Have you ever wondered why the life you dream of seems so close, yet still slips through your fingers? You think of it often. You speak the words. You write them down. You hold the vision in your mind. And still, day after day, it feels as though nothing changes. Perhaps you have whispered to yourself, "I am abundant." Perhaps you have told yourself, "I am loved. I am free. I am worthy." But deep inside, you felt the small echo of doubt, a voice that quietly answered back, "Not yet. Not for me. Not now." And though your lips spoke one truth, your body and your heart carried another. This is why manifestation feels difficult. This is why, even in a universe filled with infinite possibilities, you still feel trapped in the same repeating patterns. The truth is not that manifestation is hard. The truth is not that the universe is silent. The truth is that alignment is missing. Science tells us that at the most fundamental level, reality is not solid. It is fluid, shifting, alive. Particles flicker in and out of existence, existing in many states at once until they are observed. This is called superposition, and when observed, they collapse into one single outcome. Your life works in the same way. There are infinite versions of you, infinite outcomes, infinite paths, but only one will collapse into your present moment. And the one that collapses is not chosen by your words alone. It is chosen by your alignment. Think of yourself as a signal. Your thoughts send one frequency. Your body sends another. Your emotions send yet another. When they do not match, the field does not hear clearly. It hears static, a confused sound, a scattered vibration, and so nothing changes. Or worse, you collapse into the very reality you feared, because fear was the strongest signal of all. But when the mind is clear, and the body is calm, and the heart is open, then the frequencies match. Then the sound is not noise, but harmony. Then your whole being becomes a single vibration, like a pure note ringing across the field. And the universe responds. It cannot do otherwise, for the field is not responding to your wishes. It is responding to what you are. This is why manifestation feels simple in theory, yet so rare in practice. This is why so many try, and so few truly succeed. They focus on the words, they focus on the pictures, but they do not focus on alignment. They do not tune their mind, body, and heart into the same note. Tonight, in this journey, we go deeper. We will uncover the truth of quantum alignment. We will see why you have not yet collapsed into the reality you dream of. And we will feel, step by step, how to bring your being into coherence. Because when you align, the field does not hesitate. It responds instantly. It responds with certainty. It responds with life itself. So listen closely, not with only your ears, but with your heart, with your body, with the quiet part of your mind that already knows this truth. The life you desire is not far away. It is not hidden. It is not waiting for permission. It already exists, just beyond the veil of misalignment. And tonight, that veil begins to dissolve. Most people believe manifestation fails because they did not try hard enough, because they did not visualize with enough detail, because they did not repeat affirmations long enough, because they did not convince themselves deeply enough. But the truth is not effort. The truth is not hours spent repeating words. The truth is alignment. Imagine a radio with 3 dials. One dial is your mind. Another dial is your body. The third dial is your heart. When all 3 are tuned to the same frequency, the signal is clear, the sound is pure, the message comes through without distortion. But if even one dial is off, the signal becomes static. Noise fills the air. The message cannot reach its destination, and so it is with you. When your mind is thinking, "I am abundant," but your body is clenched with tension and your heart is heavy with doubt, what is the field to respond to? The words from the mind? The fear from the body? The hesitation from the heart? The quantum field is not fooled by words. It is not listening to what you say. It is listening to what you are. Neuroscience shows us that the conscious mind is only the tip of the iceberg. It is the voice you hear, the pictures you hold, the affirmations you repeat. But beneath the surface, the subconscious mind carries the memories, the emotions, the deeply rooted beliefs, and it is the subconscious that speaks loudest to the universe. It is the subconscious that radiates your truest frequency. This is why someone can say, "I am loved 1,000 times," and still feel lonely. This is why someone can whisper, "I am wealthy," before sleep each night, and still wake up in a fear of bills. The conscious voice is small. The subconscious voice is vast. And until they agree, the signal is scattered. Your body too carries its own language. The heart beats faster in fear. The stomach tightens in anxiety. The chest constricts when doubt rises. Even if your mind is repeating hope, the body is radiating fear, and the field listens. It listens to the strongest, clearest vibration. So when fear is louder than faith, fear is what collapses. When doubt is stronger than belief, doubt is what takes form. But when the mind calms, and the body softens, and the heart trusts, then coherence is born. And coherence is the secret language of manifestation. Think of the moments in your life when you felt completely certain. Perhaps a time when you just knew something would happen, and it did. Perhaps a time when you felt an unshakable calm, and events unfolded to match that calm. That was alignment. That was coherence. That was the field responding to your clarity. Most people fail, not because manifestation is broken, but because they never truly align. They send mixed signals, conflicting messages, contradictory vibrations, and the field simply mirrors that confusion. So if you have ever wondered why your desires have not appeared, do not judge yourself. Do not say, "I failed." Say instead, "I was scattered. I was unclear. I was out of tune." Because the truth is not that you cannot manifest. The truth is that you have not yet tuned all three dials into harmony. And once you do, the universe cannot help but respond. It must respond because coherence is irresistible. At the foundation of reality, science tells us, nothing is fixed. Everything is fluid, shifting, uncertain until observed. This is the mystery revealed by quantum physics. Particles exist not in one place, but in many places at once. They do not follow a single path, but every possible path until an observation collapses them into one outcome. This strange truth is called superposition, and though it may sound like theory, it is the way your life unfolds every single moment. You exist in a field of infinite possibilities. Every version of you already exists. The version who succeeds, the version who fails, the version who is loved, the version who is lonely, the version who thrives, the version who struggles. All of them are possibilities suspended in the quantum field. And just as the particle collapses into one outcome, your life collapses into one reality. But the collapse does not happen through wishing. It does not happen through words repeated without feeling. It happens through observation, and not the shallow observation of the conscious mind, but the deep observation of your entire being, your thoughts, your emotions, your body, your heart. Alignment is the observation that has power. When your whole being agrees, when mind and body and heart speak the same truth, then you become like a laser. You stop sending scattered signals like a flickering candle, and instead shine a beam so clear, so focused, that the field cannot ignore it. The possibility you align with collapses instantly into reality. Think of the water rippling in every direction. When you toss pebbles in many places, the waves clash and scatter. But when you drop a single stone in still water, the ripples spread in perfect harmony. This is coherence. This is alignment. This is the language the universe understands. Modern science is beginning to measure this coherence. Studies of the human heart show that when emotions like gratitude or love are felt, the rhythm of the heart becomes smooth, balanced, and stable. This is called heart coherence. And when the heart is coherent, the brain shifts into clarity as, well, waves synchronize. The body calms. The nervous system aligns. This state is powerful, not only for health, but for the signal you radiate into the quantum field. It is no accident that ancient traditions spoke of harmony, of aligning mind, body, and spirit, of becoming whole before seeking change. What they intuited through wisdom, science is now confirming through measurement. Coherence is not poetry alone. It is physics. It is biology. It is the bridge between possibility and reality. So understand this. When you think one thing, feel another, and carry yet another in your body, you're in superposition without collapse. You are living potential without manifestation. But when all three parts of you agree, collapse occurs. The wave becomes the particle. The dream becomes the reality. And this is why alignment is everything. It is not a soft idea. It is not wishful thinking. It is the science of becoming whole. And the moment you embody it, life reshapes itself to match. Close your eyes within the journey of your mind and imagine that within you there are three voices: the voice of the mind, the voice of the body, and the voice of the heart. Each of these voices speaks at every moment, sending signals into the field of possibility. The mind speaks in thoughts, in images, in words that rise and fall like waves. The body speaks in sensations, in tension or ease, in heaviness or lightness, in the way your chest expands or contracts. The heart speaks in feelings, in subtle whispers of trust, in the warmth of gratitude, in the calm of knowing you are enough. When these voices disagree, you feel the disharmony. The mind says yes, the body says no. The heart stays silent, you are scattered, and the quantum field receives no clear instruction. But when the voices come into harmony, when they hum the same note, something magical happens. The static disappears, and coherence is born. Let us feel this now. Bring your attention first to your mind. Notice the thought of the reality you desire. Perhaps it is love. Perhaps it is abundance. Perhaps it is freedom. See the picture form clearly, as though it is a scene on the screen of your inner vision. Do not strain. Simply allow the image to appear. See yourself within it, living it, breathing it, as though it were already real. This is the voice of the mind, sending its first note. Now, shift your awareness into the body. Notice how the body reacts to this picture. Do you feel openness in the chest? Or do you feel tightness, a subtle contraction, a knot in the stomach? The body does not lie. It carries the echoes of memory, the weight of fear, the traces of old beliefs. If tension arises, do not resist it. Notice it, honor it, and gently let it loosen. Imagine a soft warmth flowing into that space, melting it, releasing it. Allow the body to relax into safety so that it can hum the same note as the mind. Now, bring awareness to the heart. Place your focus on the quiet center within your chest. Here lies the deepest voice, the voice beyond words. Ask this voice silently, am I worthy of this reality? Am I ready for this life? And listen, not with the mind, but with the subtle feeling that rises. Perhaps warmth spreads outward. Perhaps calm descends like a blanket. Perhaps a quiet yes whispers through you. This is the heart's note, and when it joins the others, alignment begins. Now, imagine all three voices, mind, body, heart, coming together. See them not as separate, but as three streams of light. One stream begins at the head, one flows from the body, one radiates from the chest. Watch as they intertwine, braiding into a single current of golden light, flowing upward and outward into the infinite field. The signal is no longer scattered. It is clear, pure, a steady vibration of coherence. In this state, you're not begging reality to change. You are not forcing anything into being. You are becoming the reality itself. And when you become it, the field reflects it. It cannot do otherwise. Feel this unity now. The mind holding the picture, the body resting in ease, the heart radiating worthiness. 3 voices, 1 note, 1 song, 1 reality. Whisper softly within yourself, I am aligned. I am coherent. I am one with the reality I desire. As these words settle, notice how calm you feel, how steady, how certain. This is alignment. This is the practice. And the more you embody it, the more the universe must respond. You have felt the 3 voices within you, the mind holding the picture, the body resting in calm, the heart whispering its quiet yes. Together, they have formed a single note, a single vibration of harmony. And now, before you, appears the reflection of that harmony, a figure made of golden light, radiant, steady, whole. At first you may think it is another presence, but as you look closer, you realize the truth. It is you, the you who is already aligned, the you who has already become what you are seeking. Notice how they stand, tall, relaxed, unshaken. Notice the glow in their face. Calmness surrounds them like an aura. Their eyes are steady. Their heart is open. Their being radiates certainty. This is not a stranger. This is the self you're stepping into. You walk closer, drawn not by force, but by recognition. With each step, you feel lighter. You feel clearer. You feel as though you are walking into your own future. Now you stand face to face. Your aligned self smiles softly at you, as if to say, I have been here all along. You only needed to remember me. Slowly, they raise their hand. You raise yours to meet it. And as your palms touch, a current flows through you. It is not electricity, not heat, but something deeper. It is coherence made visible. It is harmony made tangible. It is the feeling of being whole. In that touch, you feel their qualities pour into you. Confidence like steady fire, calm like still water, joy like sunlight spreading across the skin. Every part of them flows into you, filling the spaces where doubt once lived, replacing the heaviness with light. And as this transfer continues, you realize it is not really a transfer at all. It is a reunion. These qualities were never outside of you. They were always here, waiting to be claimed. Your aligned self steps forward now, and as they do, their body begins to merge with yours. The golden light that surrounds them spreads into your skin, your chest, your mind. It fills you completely until there is no separation, no 2 selves, only one being, radiant and whole. Feel the change. Your spine is straighter, your breath is deeper, your chest is open, your heart feels strong, your mind feels quiet, your body feels safe. Every part of you is humming the same note. Mind, body, and heart are no longer three voices. They are one song. Whisper gently to yourself now, not as hope, but as truth. I am aligned. I am coherent. I am one with the reality I desire. I am whole. I am complete. I am already becoming what I once sought. Pause in this knowing. There is nothing to chase. There is nothing to force. You have merged with the self who is already living it. And because you are that self, the world around you must begin to reflect it. It cannot do otherwise. In this state, you are not asking. You are not waiting. You are being. And being is the most powerful signal you can send. The merging is complete. The alignment is sealed. The field has heard your note. And soon, the ripples will reach your waking life. The truth about manifestation is that it has always been simple, not complicated, not hidden, not reserved for the few. It has always been simple as the breath moving in and out of your body, as simple as a seed growing when placed in soil, as simple as water flowing downhill. But simple does not always mean easy. Simple can still require patience. Simple can still require honesty. Simple can still ask for practice. Most people believe that manifestation is about effort. They write lists, they repeat words, they visualize with force, as though the universe will answer if they only push harder. But the field does not respond to pushing. The field does not respond to struggle. The field responds to coherence. This is why so many people try, and so few succeed. Not because the principle is broken, not because the universe is withholding, but because the signal is scattered. The mind says one thing, the body says another, the heart says nothing at all. The message becomes noise, and the noise never collapses into reality. Think of a singer who is out of tune. The song may have the right words, the right melody, but if the notes are off, the music is painful to hear. Now imagine the same singer, aligned, each note flowing in harmony, the voice pure, the song clear. That is coherence. That is alignment. And that is what the field responds to. It is simple, yet most skip it. They cling to affirmations, but carry tension in their chest. They whisper, I am abundant, but their stomach tightens in fear. They say, I am loved, but their body remembers loneliness. The signal is not clean. The note is not clear. The alignment is missing. The universe does not give you what you say you want. It gives you what you are in harmony with. It mirrors not your surface words, but your deepest vibration. And here lies the simplicity. You do not need endless rituals. You do not need to force belief. You do not need to pretend. You need only to tune. Tune the mind into the thought. Tune the body into safety. Tune the heart into trust. 3 voices, 1 note, and the field collapses instantly into the reality that matches. Look at nature, and you will see the same truth. The sun rises each morning, not by effort, but by alignment with cosmic rhythm. The river flows to the ocean, not by struggle, but by alignment with gravity. The seed becomes a tree, not by forcing growth, but by aligning with soil, water, and light. Nothing in nature strains, yet all of nature manifests. This is the model. This is the simplicity. This is the way. So when you find yourself asking, "Why has my desire not appeared?" remember this. It is not distance. It is not impossibility. It is simply a question of tuning. And tuning is simple. Close the gap between mind, body, and heart. Let them agree. Let them hum the same note. And watch as reality responds without delay. This is why manifestation feels simple when alignment is found. It is why synchronicities appear, why doors open, why opportunities arrive without struggle. Because in that state, you are no longer chasing, you are no longer begging, you are resonating, and resonance is irresistible. So yes, manifestation is simple. It always has been. But simplicity asks for honesty, and honesty asks you to notice where you are scattered, to admit where the body still holds fear, where the heart still carries doubt, where the mind still resists. Bring them back together, tune them again and again, until coherence is no longer a practice, but a way of being. And once it is, life begins to flow as naturally as water downhill, as effortlessly as a seed becoming a tree, as simply as the breath rising and falling in your chest. You have now walked through the truth of alignment. You have seen why the universe has felt silent. You have felt how the mind can think one thing, the body can hold another, and the heart can remain uncertain. And you have felt how different it becomes when the three begin to hum the same note, when thought, body, and heart breathe together. This is coherence. This is alignment. This is the signal that moves through the quantum field. Clean, steady, undeniable. And when that signal is present, the field does not hesitate. It does not delay. It responds, for it must reflect the vibration it receives. So tonight, as you let these words echo inside, remember that manifestation is not about effort. It is not about forcing the universe to bend. It is about becoming a mirror of what you wish to see. It is about collapsing the possibility that already exists, waiting just beyond the veil of doubt. Every moment of your life, you are broadcasting a signal. You broadcast it in your thoughts, in your feelings, in the quiet language of your body, and the universe listens. It listens not to your wishes, but to your harmony, not to your words, but to your state of being. The truth is simple. You are not chasing a future reality. You are aligning with the version of you that already exists in the quantum field. When you think the thought, when you feel the safety, when you trust the heart, you are that version, and the field collapses accordingly. So as you drift deeper into stillness now, carry this truth with you. You do not need to strain. You do not need to beg. You do not need to wonder if it is working. The moment you are aligned, it is already done. The seed has been planted. The note has been sung, the signal has reached the field, and reality will unfold in its time as naturally as sunrise, as simply as breath. Allow gratitude to rise within you now. Gratitude for this moment. Gratitude for the clarity. Gratitude for the power that was never outside of you, but always within. Let that gratitude flow through your chest, warm, steady, calming, like a gentle flame. This gratitude is also a signal, a frequency the universe cannot ignore, and it attracts more to be grateful for. Rest now in this knowing. Let your body be calm. Let your mind be quiet. Let your heart remain open. Alignment is not something you do once. It is something you return to again and again until it becomes your natural way of being. And when it does, you will see your life transform, not with effort, but with ease. If this journey has stirred something within you, let it guide you further. Share your reflections, because your story may be the light that helps another find their way. And if you wish to walk deeper into these mysteries, you are welcome here. Subscribe to The Quantum Mirror, and together we will keep exploring the hidden truths, the bridges between science and spirit, between possibility and reality, between the self you are now and the self you are becoming. For tonight, let there be peace. Let there be rest. Let there be silence. And let the signal of your alignment continue to ripple through the field, shaping tomorrow with the clarity you hold. Tonight, good night, good rest, good becoming.